What's going on, traders? It's Tyler here. Today we're going to be going over AGEN on the stock ticker. We're going to be talking about it on the 15-minute chart today. As we can see, this one did break out after the market opened this morning. You can see this shaded area is pre-market here. We can see that it did run from $2.24 all the way up to $2.66 before pulling back at the end of the day. And we're just sitting just above the moving average here. The VWAP still looking good as well, so most buyers are still in the green. That's what we want to see. AGEN does have a 102.14 million share float, so that is also something to take into consideration. It's higher than normal, but as you can see, it's very volatile, so it kind of doesn't matter at this point until the volume slows down. Once the volume slows down, then yes, the share flow matters. So let's go ahead and talk about the technicals on this, or actually let's go ahead and look at the fundamentals really quick. We can see that there's some news on this one today. It says on FinViz that they reported a Q2 loss, and they topped revenue estimates plus 18% today from that. So looks like another milestone. 7.5 million payment. So that's all pretty good news. There's no bad news that I see there. So that's what we want to see. As long as we're going long on this stock, right? Which most people are. So let's go ahead and talk about the technicals really quick. We'll draw out our support and resistance. We got our resistance up here at about 266, 265 area. We got our support. We got some strong support here at 246. We'll go ahead and put that there just as a kind of median there for that support area. And then our actual median is about 256. So we can zoom out a little bit and see for the past few days it's just been ranging downward, popped up today. So we'll go ahead and zoom in today and talk about today what we're gonna want to look for if you're holding stock, you're looking to go long. For me, what I want to see is I want to see us stay steady on this moving average here at 260. And then on market open tomorrow, I want to see us break above this 266 level here. And then I'm going to have an alert set here so I know exactly when that happens. Next thing I'm going to be looking for, I'm going to be watching when my alert gets set. I want to see it come back down and retest off this 266. So I want to see it break and retest. And obviously it's not going to be perfect like that every time, but you know, it might go up, it might be up here, it might drop down here, it might drop down a little bit further and then go up. I'm just giving you the basic layout. You gotta take your own decisions on the spot, right? This is just setting it up for you, showing you what you need to look for tomorrow. Anyways, or what I'm gonna be looking for, or what I look for every day on most stocks. So like I was talking about, we want to see us break above 266 here. We want to see it come back down, stabilize, and retest. We want to see green candles. We want to see green reversals. We want to look at level 2. We want to make sure there's big buying volume and no more selling volume. We want to see it, the selling volume stall before we even set up our trade. Once we see the selling volume completely stall, make sure you're watching level 2. Then we want to have what I do is I set my order right above wherever it pulled back at. So in this example, it pulled back right here. I'd have my order right above that. So when the momentum does kick back in, right here, as the momentum kicks back in, I'm already ready, and I would ride it up to this next resistance up here at 276, sell 3/4 of my position. Obviously I'd be taking a big position. I'd sell 3/4, hold 1/4, and then see if we do another repeat up here. So that is what I would be looking for if you're looking to go bullish tomorrow. Since we did not go down much at all, we pretty much stayed very high and stretched long, which is good for the bulls. That's a good thing. But this is what I look for tomorrow inside this kind of structure. Now if you're looking to short, which I know most people aren't, or if you're holding a lot, if you're holding stock or whatever the case may be, I'll tell you what I would do if I was shorting this stock, right? What I look for is a break below this moving average here, and then below this median, obviously. And most likely we'd find a little bit of support off that VWAP. The next thing I'd watch for is I'd watch to see if we retest off this median here at 256 to see if this support is going to bring us back. But if I see the buying volume stop here and I see red shooting star or whatever the case, reversal candles, right, then what I'll be watching for is, the volume. You need confluence in order to take a trade, right? So we need the setup plus confluence. So what I do is wait for it to break here. Again, if you're shorting, which I know most people aren't, but it's good to learn it. We want to see that retest off that 256. It would come back down, and then just like up here, we have that order below that pullback point, or even below the VWAP, or whatever you want to do. It's really up to you. But for me, I'd probably have it right below that pullback point, because most likely when it comes down to that point and hits past there, people are going to panic sell through the VWAP, and it's most likely high percentage chance that it comes back down here to 246. I sell 3/4 of my position again if I'm shorting, and I'd wait to see if it break below there. And the next thing, again, obviously, is I'd wait for a retest, wait for that bearish momentum return, and then I'd obviously wait to see if it went back up like that. If it did, and if it gets rejected here and it pushes with a big red candle down, I'm gonna have my order here, and when it does push below that pullback point, I'm gonna ride it again. But what I do is I sell 3/4 of my position once I break through the first time. That way I have 1/4 of my position just in case it does whip back up like there. Then I have a lot more choices, right? Yeah, that's what I would look for. But again, I know most people aren't shorting, so we'll go ahead and just leave this kind of like this, so you understand at least, so you know what to look for, because you want to know what to look for if people are shorting it. So I hope this video helped you. If it did, hit that like button. These videos are free, of course. I love doing this. Is non-scripted, teaching you guys every day of how to read the charts. Be sure to check out pennystockwarriors.com if you want to get cheap training and more. We have signals there too that I give out. Definitely worth it. But as always, this is free material. As long as you practice long enough and hard enough and smart enough, then most of the time you'll be successful. But it takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication. All right, everybody, I'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful day.